Yeah. Perfect. Will you look at the camera for me? Or you can stay serious. You don't have to smile, you can do whatever you want. Thank you. Hello, I'm Bryn Carmen and I'm your host for Humans at CSU. Comatose the Cannon is the longest CSU tradition ever, even beating out the painting of the A and Cam the Ram. Its name is Comatose, and it's the oldest tradition at Colorado State University.
When you're on the cannon, it's a lot of fun. Just kind of standing there, you get to watch the game as well as shooting 75mm Howards, which is a pretty cool thing.
In 1952, the cannon was donated to the university after being a training weapon during World War II. While Comatose is nearing its 100th birthday, Sam Fleshman, the cannon first in command, was a young Ram when he fell in love with this tradition.
Ever since the first game, when I first saw this fire, I was like, that's what I want to do.
Sure enough, 3 years later, Fleshman was not only a part of the cannon crew, but leading it. He says the experience has been a dream come true.
I just think it's cool being able to fire a cannon. It's something that no one else can do. And being up here next to all the fans, you really become the face of ROTC, and you get to meet all these different people. It's just a fun overall experience.
An experience and ritual that comes with a price. Fleshman says each round costs $35, which can add up depending on how many times CSU scores, leading Comatose to fire. He says the Army covers most of the rounds, and the university covers the rest.
They're not cheap, but the university is willing to pay for it, and we thank them for that because it allows us to keep this tradition going, and the fans love it.
Fleshman isn't the only one who makes this iconic tradition happen. He has a second-in-command, a cannoneer, and a team of usually 7 cadets that rotate between security, preparing and cleaning the cannon, as well as what he thinks is the most important part of being on the cannon crew, interacting with the fans, alumni, and veterans.
You get to meet a lot of people when you're standing on security, and just get to talk to a lot of cool people, typically a lot of veterans, which is really awesome. Good to see people and how they support the military.
Ray Kepler has dreams of joining the armed forces one day, but for now, this young fan is fascinated by learning everything he can about the CSU ROTC and grateful for those who serve in the U.S. military.
Thank you those who now serve my country.
Fans like Kepler are hard to come by, and that is why the cannon crew appreciate him and all the other Ram fans that honor the CSU ROTC and Comatose's legacy. I know if I was able to shoot off Comatose, it would be amazing. But now here with us is Spence Cook, who actually does get to do that. Thank you for being on the show tonight, Spence.
Of course, it's glad to be here.
Tell me a little bit about what it's like working with Comatose and all the other CSU cadets up there.
So I worked with the cannon crew for, this is my 3rd year now. I am second in command with Cadet Fleshman being in command of the cannon crew, and it's a great experience. My first 2 years, I volunteered every week for it. It's great. Not only do you get to fire the cannon, but you get to meet a lot of awesome people who come up and want to talk to you about the military, ROTC, or just the cannon in general. It's a wonderful experience. It's
good to hear, and like you said, it's a great way to meet a lot of other people. Like we saw that little fan, Ray Kepler, he's someone that admires and hopes to be, a part of the military. So what is it like interacting with young fans like that?
I think it's one of the best parts about Cannon Crew because you get these young kids coming up and wanting to see this pretty cool cannon. They get to take pictures, get to wear our helmets and vests, and it's an awesome experience for them, and it'll shed a positive light on the military for them.
Definitely. Now I know the cannon is going to be moved to the field at the new on-campus stadium, so do you encourage people to kind of go see it in its original place for the next few games?
Oh, of course, because next year we'll actually be on the field. Yep. So this year is an opportunity to come up and talk to us and get pictures with the cannon and just interact with us because that's our favorite part. We love talking with fans.
Definitely. Tell me a little bit more about your role and what else you do for the CSU ROTC.
So with the cannon crew, I'm what's called the NCOIC, which stands for
Fancy title.
It is, yes. It stands for Non-Commissioned Officer in Charge.
Okay.
So I am second in command, so basically whatever the officer in charge tells me to do, I basically execute those plans with the help of my volunteers.
Very cool.
And then within the battalion, within the CSU Army ROTC battalion, I'm at what we call an MS3, which is a junior. So we have about platoon and squad level leadership positions.
Excellent. And tell me a little bit about your life as a student outside of the battalion.
So I'm a political science major with a concentration in global politics, and then I have a minor in criminal justice. And in my free time outside of ROTC, when I'm not doing cool stuff, I love to ski. I plan to go skiing every weekend this winter.
Good. Well, that first snow, you never know when it's going to come. It was definitely chilly today.
That it was.
Fall
that
is
it
in the
was.
air. So what made you choose political science?
It just seemed to be very interesting to me. I'm a big fan into international relations and how different states interact with each other. And yeah, it just drew me in. I love my major.
Good, yeah. Well, I mean, you have to love your major, and it goes along with what you're doing within the CSU ROTC, so that's a good thing. Now, I know with going back to the Cannon Crew, there are 7 other Cannon Crew members up there as well. What is it like working with those, men and women, and does it feel like a family in a certain way?
It does. Our entire battalion in general, we're basically, I like to call it just a giant fraternity, basically, because right when you get to school, even as a freshman, you have basically 100 other friends that you can turn to and will drop anything to help you. And especially on the Cannon Crew, we're very tight-knit. We have volunteers every week. We have no problem filling up our volunteer roster, and cadets in the battalion love to volunteer for Cannon Crew. So it's great to see, and they have an awesome experience.
Good. Well, and we see, CSU ROTC is all around campus. So outside of doing the Cannon Crew, what is it like to be a representative of the battalion?
It's pretty great, especially as an upperclassman. You get to have more leadership positions. You get to mentor the younger cadets who are new to the program and new to ROTC. And it's just a fantastic experience. You get people asking you questions about ROTC. And even at the football games, we have more than just Cannon Crew. We have push-up crew, and we have Ramtown, who sets up all the floats for the game. And it's just great. It's great interacting with the students of CSU, especially representing CSU ROTC.
I'm sure that's just a wonderful community, and you guys do so much for the community, and it's, goes a long way.
Oh, thank you.
Tell me a little bit about your mentorship and what that's like.
So every ROTC cadet, every upperclassman has a assigned mentor or 2 of the younger classmen, and so we mentor those freshmen and sophomores as they're coming into their developing their leadership styles and slowly taking on more responsibility in the battalion as they progress each year.
Very cool. And Spence, my last question for you. What does it mean to you to be a human at CSU?
It means just being involved with the school through ROTC as a student in the political science department. I think this is the best school. I have 0 regrets coming here. This was by far the best decision I've ever made, and I just love everyone here and hope we continue that.
Well, we're lucky to have you and the entire CSU ROTC on our campus. It's a great school, and we need wonderful men like you. So thank you so much for being on the show, Spence.
Of course, it's glad to be here.
We appreciate it. Did you hear about the fire at the circus? It was in the tents. Coming up next, we're talking to CSU Circus Club.
Don't worry, 74 people were picked before me in the NFL draft.
To fight childhood obesity, United Way and the NFL are helping kids play at least 60 minutes a day.
Okay, time for the team obstacle course. Yay!
What this place needs is more healthy kids. To get involved or donate, go to unitedway.org/play60.
Now I get it.
Morning, Gary. We are GetSchooled.com. You want a college education, don't you? You know you do. That's why we're here. We're free and here to guide you through every step of the way, starting with attendance. Gary, financial aid forms. Picking a college, man. You and us. We go together like tacos and Tuesday.
And I love tacos. Go to GetSchooled.com.
The CSU Circus Club may be a club not a lot of people know about, but a couple days ago I went to their practice, and I have to say it was one of the coolest practices I've ever seen.
As one of the most most unique student organizations at CSU, the Circus Club not only provides a place for passionate performers, but also is a place that fosters community and learning.
So many people have always wanted to learn how to juggle, and this is a great opportunity where you can mess around, you can drop things, and everyone's really supportive to help you develop the hand-eye coordination and see you through it.
Shane Mount, who is from Lakewood, Colorado, is a third-year art major and is the president for the Circus Club, who discovered his passion for circus 7 years ago.
My parents actually decided to sell our house and buy a sailboat and live on that full-time. And living on a boat, it was great, but I also needed an excuse to move around. It's hard to play sports like baseball or basketball on a boat. So I discovered poi spinning. It was a great way to just move around, figure out what your body is doing, and it also stays attached to me so it doesn't go flying off the boat.
From juggling to acrobats, the Circus Club has a lot to share with the CSU and Fort Collins community.
We're already a fraternity that wants a little atmospheric entertainment. We've also been invited to some of the local shows in Old Town, or like variety shows, stuff like that. My favorite thing to do is teaching others different skills, and my favorite part is when you see that spark in their eyes when they figure it out.
You can learn more about the Circus Club on their Facebook page or drop by their practices on Friday from 4 to 6 or on Saturday from 2 to 4.
Now on the show, we have Shane, Melissa, and Brian from the CSU Circus Club. Thank you all for being on the show tonight.
It's great to be here.
Great to be here.
So, Shane, we just talked to you in the video a little bit.
Yeah.
So what is it like, you know, being the president of a club maybe not a lot of people know about, but something that we clearly saw is so interesting?
It's fantastic. It's always great to see the club always growing and being able to give the opportunity to help people learn new skills and just goof around, mess up, and have a supportive group around.
Definitely. And I mean, I was there. It was a very supportive group. You all seem to be having a lot of fun, interacting with each other. Melissa, tell me a little bit about what it's like to work in that kind of group environment.
It's amazing. It's I'm one of the newest members,
Okay.
and for me it's incredible to be able to go from no coordination at all, no sense of
Sound
balance.
like me.
Sure, but yeah, it's a lot of fun to go from something like that to actually start to getting it, and everyone's really supportive and kind and willing to help you learn.
How long have you been showing up to practices?
Probably since the beginning of the semester.
Okay. Very
So
nice. And
not
what
too long.
skills have you learned so far?
Poise, what I've been focusing on, and staff is something that I'm getting into as well. Juggling, I'm having a few issues with, but I'll get there.
Very nice. And Brian, how long have you been a part of the club?
Well, probably 7 years ish.
Pro. Okay, okay.
I mean, I started it back in the day with a few other people, and it's been really neat to see Shane and everyone else keep it going since then.
What instigated it to start? What was the inspiration behind it?
Well, I learned to juggle in high school and really fell in love with it and the whole kind of circus community behind that. And so it's not obvious other circus performers, so I wanted to find a place to bring all these people together, because I know they're out there. There's not a lot of us, but we're out there. A place to bring us all together so we could actually like learn together and grow together and just be friends and have fun together.
Sure, and apart from that learning together and that friendship, you guys also, you know, do events. You were saying so in the video. Can you tell me a little bit more about how you guys get chosen for those events and then who you send, who you select for it?
Well, the group is composed of people that come from all different backgrounds in different parts of the town. They know different people, so it's a great way to kind of web out all the connections, and you just hear about people that are organizing a party or event that want some jugglers to give some atmosphere or entertain a crowd.
Excellent. And can you guys tell me what is, I mean, I saw the Chinese pole, is that the right name for it? That was so cool to watch. Yeah. You guys don't set that up at every practice, though? You just sometimes?
Not usually.
Okay.
It just takes a bit to load it all up and then bring it down.
Yeah,
and
it's a
set
big
it up.
production.
But as long as there's nice days, I'll probably set it up again in the future. And
how long does it take to learn skills to be able to perform on that?
Well, specifically for Chinese pole?
Specifically for Chinese pole?
I would say, I don't know, it depends on your beginning athleticism and skill level, flexibility and all that. I've been doing it sort of off and on for 2 years.
So I would say probably about that time, practice-wise, to get to a performance level with it.
And Melissa and Shane, do you do the Chinese bowl?
I do it every chance that I get, which so far has been twice.
Okay. It looks so much fun, but so hard. Just the balance, the flexibility, a whole new level of athleticism.
I am terribly scared of heights, so I haven't given it a try yet.
Your thing.
One of these days, I'll give it a go.
Yeah.
Very cool. Well, would you say it's your favorite, or what is your favorite trick to do?
Oh, man.
Trick, is that the right word?
Could be, yeah.
Okay.
I probably still have to give it to juggling because I've been doing that the longest, that I enjoy the most. But more and more, I feel like my other skill levels in different disciplines are catching up with my juggling. And I think what I really enjoy is kind of synthesizing different disciplines into something kind of entirely new. So I think that's what I enjoy the most, is like when you can merge two different skill sets.
Sure, that combination I'm sure is really, really satisfying. How would you encourage other students who are interested in the club to get involved?
Just come as you are. If you want to learn, we don't care how bad you are. We don't care if you're claimed that you have no hand-eye coordination. We're there to help you work through that. And
none of us did it first.
No, not at all. I've only been juggling for maybe 2 years now. So
I'm sure you're
no
still
pressure at all.
That's good. No pressure, you know, a fun environment, very important.
Stress-free, come for as long as you like, and just have fun.
It actually helps like relax me.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know about you guys, but if I'm feeling like a little pent up, need to like get out and move or just relax, that's juggling. And
get away from the desk, get the blood moving.
It's a great de-stressor.
That's really special that you have that outlet and you have something that you're that passionate about that takes that away. That's great. Do you guys have any social media for people to get in contact with you?
Yes, we have a Facebook page called Circus Club of Northern Colorado. And just give us a search. We're the only one on Facebook with that name.
Excellent. And what do you guys think as individuals or as the CS Club or CSU Circus Club together? What do you think it means to be a human at CSU? Club, individually, however you want to answer.
Just accepting people as they are, teaching and learning together.
Excellent. Well, we're going to take a quick break, but when we come back, do you guys want to show me some of your mad skills?
Sure. We'll be glad to.
We'll be right back.
KCSU, your student-run radio station at Colorado State University. Live 24 hours a day, every day at 90.5 FM and KCSUFM.com. Live local new music now, and news, talk, and sports. KCSU, the radio voice of Colorado State, on the air since 1964.
You're watching CTV, produced by Colorado State University students, bringing you news, weather, sports, and entertainment from campus and beyond. CTV live Monday through Thursday at 7 p.m. on campus and Fort Collins on Channel 11. Repeats at midnight, 8 a.m., noon, and 2 p.m.
The Rocky Mountain Collegian is your student-run news and information platform. Pick up your paper on campus or around Fort Collins Monday through Thursday with special editions Fridays. And check out collegian.com anytime for all the latest updates. News, sports, entertainment, opinion, and more. The Rocky Mountain Collegian, serving Colorado State since 1891.
College Avenue has been your student magazine for the last 10 years. College Avenue prints once a month covering topics that are relevant to the CSU and Fort Collins community. We also print special editions like the graduation guides at the end of each semester, the best of CSU each fall, and the orientation guide each summer. Look for us on racks around campus, off campus, or online at collegian.com under the College Avenue tab.
Don't worry, 74 people were picked before me in the NFL draft.
To fight childhood obesity, United Way and the NFL are helping kids play at least 60 minutes a day.
Okay, time for the team obstacle course. Yay!
What this place needs is more healthy kids. To get involved or donate, go to unitedway.org/play60.
Now I get it.
Morning, Gary. We are GetSchooled.com. You want a college education, don't you? You know you do. That's why we're here. We're free and here to guide you through every step of the way, starting with attendance. Gary, financial aid forms. Picking a college, man. You and us. We go together like tacos and Tuesday.
And I love tacos. Go to GetSchooled.com.
tune in to KCSU, your student-run radio station at Colorado State University. Live 24 hours a day, every day at 90.5 FM and KCSUFM.com. Live local new music now, and news, talk, and sports. KCSU, the radio voice of Colorado State, on the air since 1964.
You're watching CTV, produced by Colorado State University students, bringing you news, weather, sports, and entertainment from campus and beyond. CTV live Monday through Thursday at 7 p.m. on campus and Fort Collins on Channel 11. Repeats at midnight, 8 a.m., noon, and 2 p.m.
The Rocky Mountain Collegian is your student-run news and information platform. Pick up your paper on campus or around Fort Collins Monday through Thursday with special editions Fridays. And check out collegian.com anytime for all the latest updates. News, sports, entertainment, opinion, and more. The Rocky Mountain Collegian, serving Colorado State since 1891.
College Avenue has been your student magazine for the last 10 years. College Avenue prints once a month covering topics that are relevant to the CSU and Fort Collins community. We also print special editions like the graduation guides at the end of each semester, the best of CSU each fall, and the orientation guide each summer. Look for us on racks around campus, off campus, or online at collegian.com under the College Avenue tab.
Back Rams, as you can see, we kind of changed our set, got rid of the interview block and setup, and now we're here to do some tricks. So tell me about what you guys brought.
Well, the first thing that I brought is my staff here, and this is more of a practice staff.
Okay.
And what I'm going to work up to is a staff where you can light both ends on fire and basically do the same kind of tricks with it.
That is so cool. Do you want to give me a little demonstration on what you've been working on?
Sure.
Do your thing.
All right.
I couldn't even do like one of those flippies, though. It's just so amazing. Wow. I can't even imagine fire on either end of that. Like, it's just crazy for me to even think about. I can't even.
It's not as scary as it seems.
It's not?
No.
Why?
I was terrified of fire before I went to an event with Shane.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And the host came up to me and gave me a staff and said, just hold this.
Can I hold it?
Yeah, of course.
Thank you.
I
I feel so powerful.
Well, she was like, well, give it a try. And it was one of the most liberating experiences. It was just incredible.
Sounds amazing. Sounds really amazing. And I know you guys do partner poi, as we saw in that earlier video. Will you guys show us a little bit of that? It's so beautiful.
Of
course.
So.
Let's actually get it on.
Are those heavy?
Oh, no, not at all.
Okay.
They're like tennis balls inside there.
Yeah.
So,
all right.
that way, here, and I'm coming under.
How do you keep the rhythm? I'm sorry, I'm asking you questions as you do it, but I know you can handle it.
It actually took us quite a while to get the timing right and just keeping a steady rhythm.
Okay.
But then after a while, you get a feel for what your partner is going to be doing, and it's a lot like dancing.
It is like dancing. It's beautiful. Could you guys walk and do it, or is that just too much?
I'm not sure. We've never actually tried it.
Okay, all right. Maybe something to work. Try it.
Or
turn around in a circle, maybe?
Sure. Why not?
Okay. We'll go around this way.
Sounds good.
No, wait, that way. Yes. We're going to go
Changing
around
it
that
up.
way.
That way then.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
You're doing it. Totally doing it. Wow. That is really special.
Nice.
Wow. Well done. Bravo, bravo, bravo.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And Brian, we can't forget about you over here with all this red going on. So tell me what you brought.
I brought a lot of things. I brought juggling clubs, juggling balls, and a contact juggling ball.
Which of those is your favorite?
Right now, I'm feeling this one.
All right. Show us off. How?
Just a
I
lot
can barely hold it.
practice. You just kind of, it's just a ball, but you learn to make it look kind of interesting while you manipulate it around.
I can't look at anything else. You are manipulating it.
That's the idea.
I'm mesmerized by it, actually. Wow. That is so cool.
This is one fun part.
Okay, here goes.
Wow, our whole studio needs to give this guy a round of applause. That was amazing. Very cool. And can you show me your next favorite thing?
Yeah.
I can hold this for you. I can act all cool. And I caught it. I caught it.
So I've been working on 5 of these.
Huh?
But
oh, cool. Oh my
yeah,
gosh, look
there
at
we
me.
go.
I'm just all
now
set up here.
you've got enough to juggle now.
Right?
Yeah. But yeah, we'll see if this works.
Wow.
That was pretty good.
That was really
Yeah.
good. You felt the pressure. You knew we were live.
Yeah.
You just did it.
Didn't drop.
How long have you been practicing that?
Oh man, a while.
Okay.
I mean, I've been juggling for 12 years, but 5 clubs specifically I've been working on for maybe 3 years, I want to say.
How did you get the rhythm down? How did you kind of master it?
Well, you start with 3.
Okay.
You know, you get the hang of 3. And assuming you can do 3 really well, you just add in
Just one more,
a little
2
bit more.
Height.
And-
Nothing.
and height.
You know. More spins.
At that
It's
certain
so
height, they
easy,
do
yeah.
a double flip. Yep. And you just kind of learn the speed.
Oh my gosh.
Learn how to. Whoops. Still juggling.
Still going, still going. No one knows. That was really impressive. Really impressive.
Thanks.
You're welcome. You're welcome. And I know you brought one more thing. Is that just to juggle?
Sure, yeah. And then this is just regular old juggling balls. But I really enjoy just working with 3. I like to be able to juggle numbers like that. But like I was telling you earlier, I really enjoy synthesizing different props and disciplines. So with 3 balls, I like to kind of make it a little bit more exciting than just
That was pretty
standing in one place. Oh no.
As you get caught in your mic cord.
Got it.
Wow. All right. And Melissa and Shane, do you guys juggle?
A little bit.
All right. You want to show me your
Fine, man.
moves?
I'm
I
sorry,
could play catch.
beginner.
I could maybe catch it. I caught this. So.
Actually, here. If you didn't hold down, throw it right here.
Yeah.
Yes. Teamwork. I feel accomplished. Like you guys taught me something on the show.
Yeah, just did.
Our pleasure.
Cool.
I mean, I've always trying to expand to his level, and he's challenged me to learn Mills Meth. I mean, I don't know how well I can do it at this time, but
Yeah. It's pretty good.
Getting
Very
there.
impressive. Very impressive. Well, we appreciate you guys being on tonight's show. It was so much fun going to your practice and then being in here with you. You know, coming to our studio. We really appreciate. We had so much fun with you, and thanks for coming on.
It's our
Yeah,
pleasure.
thanks for having us.
Thank you. Humans at CSU will be back for its last show of the semester in November. Have a good night, everyone.